Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new game news roundtable. I was not expecting to record today. Hytale team, which, the game you thought was dead not that long ago, is not only back, but it's actually officially launching in early access on January 13th, 2026, and you can pre-purchase the game starting December 13th, 2025, and just, what is that, a little over 2 weeks away. You can pre-order the game, and there will be 3 different editions available. We will have the Standard Edition for $20, Supporter Edition for $35, and the Curse Breaker Founders Pack for full 70 bones, $70. However, you get the Standard Edition for $20, you get the base game, you got everything. It's all there. You can play it, whatever is available, and then whatever updates that come out, you'll have access to all of that. The difference with Supporter and Curse Breaker is basically you want to support the team more. What do you get for that extra money? They had initially announced over on social media, if you wish to support the team and Hytale's development team, will be offering a supporter and founders pack that offers, quote, cosmetics like capes, hats, and more. So you'll have your character, you spend this extra money, you'll have access to extra capes and hats. That's it. So you don't have to go out and spend extra money to be like, oh, do I have to get supporter or curse breaker to get access to the full game or extra content? No, the only difference is cosmetics. That's if you want to support the team with a little bit extra money. Otherwise, just $20 a month, which again, pre-orders will open up on December 13th, 2025. So, the Hytale team in a blog post on the Hytale website. 2 weeks ago, we, the original founders, repurchased Hytale months after it was canceled. We revived the project, and we are returning to a four-year-old legacy build that had been abandoned. So they're going back to an old build, but also being in early access. If you remember Minecraft, when that first came out in early access, there was very limited content. And every month, every few months, there was an update with new content. Just consistently new content. And then obviously then you get the full release after a couple of years, and we'll see how long it takes Hytale to get to its quote-unquote 1.0 release. Of course, Minecraft has had lots of content since its 1.0 release. What was it, 2011? 2012 when 1.0 came out with Minecraft? So, I'm expecting similar with how Hytale is going to go. Hopefully they bring enough money. We get new content every month, every few months. New features, new dungeons, new whatever, new modes and stuff. So yeah, we stepped away from the newer engine, which was intended to be a complete cross-platform rewrite, and we are now focused on reviving the original version. This required picking, choosing, and merging more than 300 GitHub branches into a single working branch. Sounds like a lot of work, though. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that, but it just sounds like a lot of work. It was a significant engineering effort, but we're now confident enough to launch early access, so I guess they wanted to have enough ready to go. Hytale and Hypixel Studios are independent again, and we are returning to the original vision from the 2018 trailer. It's 2025. It'll be January 2026. Talking about almost 8 years later. It's here. But could have released, 5-6 years ago. Nope, it's finally here. Because we went back to an older game build that was now meant for prototypes. Some parts of the games we feel behind, but momentum is strong and we're working fast to make this into the game we all dreamed of. Modding and creative tools are in a decent state. So yeah, there will be modding available. There will be creative tools available for anyone who wants to mod the game. I mean, I have seen some videos of the creative tools. Looks pretty good, pretty robust. If anyone wants to do building and stuff in creative mode. And obviously, modding will be available straight from the get-go. However, they're not... Oh, wait. However, they're not where we want them in the long term. That being said, they're ready for players who want to create content on day one. So they will be improving the modding tools and creative tools as time goes on. But they're at enough state where they're accessible and usable. This is a good moment for modders, server owners, and creators to step in early. They will play a significant role in Hytale's future. Well, yeah, you think about Minecraft. It's not just about the survival mode or creative. You got all these maps, all these mods you can play, whether it's Java Edition or Bedrock Edition or whatnot. All this stuff you can do. Keep the game fresh, or minigame servers. Which I think minigames is coming later on is the plan for this. Because, Hypixel start out as a minigame server for Minecraft. Since the cancellation, we've rehired more than 40 former and new team members, bringing the total to 50. So there's 50 developers working on the game right now. We're reacquiring a game from a AAA studio and preparing an early access launch within weeks is rare, and players will be able to watch the progress as it happens. If you don't feel comfortable pre-ordering, please don't. This is true early access. It's not like, oh, it's quote-unquote early access where most of the content's ready to go. This is, yeah, it's true early access, meaning it's still very much unfinished and will be buggy for a while. But you have my and the team's commitment to make Hytale the game we've always wanted it to be. The first impression will be rough, but the path ahead matters more. More details are coming soon. Follow our social channels for updates, and we hope to see you on January 13th, 2026. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Hytale has been through a long journey, and soon we will be home. Simon and the entire Hytale team. So, yeah, keep an eye on social media on the Hytale website. And if there's any more interesting news to post, expect more videos from me on Hytale, as long as these perform well enough. And I do personally plan on buying the early access version and playing it on release on January 13th, 2026, which is... what day of the week is that? That is a Tuesday. So, yeah, I'll be playing it on Twitch, on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TrunksWD on January 13th, 2026. And don't worry if you don't watch Twitch, I do plan on uploading the stream to YouTube and probably editing it down to the most interesting bits. So it's not quite so overwhelming being like a 2 or 3 hour video. It'll be edited down to the most interesting bits. That's the current plan for me with Hytale. So look out for that if you're excited for this. As always, if you enjoy these going over the gaming news, gaming sales, gaming industry information, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs, and I am, what am I, a few hundred away? I forget the exact number, but I'm not too far off from 10,000 subs. It would be cool to finally get there after many years of being, I've been over 9,000 subs for years and years, but it has yet to grow enough to hit to 10,000, so maybe one day we'll get there. But yeah, hype for Hytale. After all this time, we're finally going to be able to play it in less than 2 months. About a month and a half away. I mean, if you want to know exactly, we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 weeks. Yeah, 6.5 weeks until January 13th, 2026. Hytale early access. Oh, finally. I'm excited. For sure, I'm excited. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you all next time for more gaming news, gaming sales, gaming industry information for these game news roundup videos. See you all next time.